The last photo that we wish to show to you is on page 1149 of 5471.
Esogcina-ke sifisa ukukhombisa sona isithombe ilesi-ke siku-page 1149.
Can you identify the person on the photo?
Umuntu olapha esithombeni ungamchaza?
Yeah, I am Nkosikazi.
Yes, it's me, my lord.
The file name says cuffed raw. We've been through that, which means that it was deleted.
Bese sikushilo-ke lokho ukuthi kusho ukuthini-ke ukhavro ukuthi-ke isithombe sasisuliwe, deleted.
Equipment make is Samsung. Equipment model SMJ500F.
Ukuthi-ke uhlobo luni kamakhalekhukhwini i-Samsung i-SMJ500F.
Any comment regarding the make and model of the phone used to take?
Kukhona ongaphawula mayelana nawo umakhalekhukhwini wasetshenziswa ukuthobela isithombe lesi?
Mina kukho ngaphawula according ngishithi ithombeni ngezefone yami.
There's nothing that I can comment on. I did say that the majority of my photos were taken using my phone.
Manje into engixaka lapho kubhala G500F ngalo kwezinye ithombe akubhala lo G elokhuza kolesinye isithombe engasibona lesenga usheshisa kankhombisa
J260F.
njengalesi asibona sesibhale G260F.
Now what confuses me, it's where it's written equip model. Here it says SMJ500F and then and then the witness is referring to page 21 of 5471.
Yes.
There where it says SMJ26F. That is what is confusing me.
Ifone one eshutha lezi ithombe lezi.
It's one phone that took these pictures.
Yeah. You've already commented on that.
Ubusokushilo lokho ngaphambili.
On this page 1149 it says it was deleted. Are you able to comment regarding the length of your hair on this photo?
Kukhona ongaphawula mayelana nobude bey'nwele zakho kulesi isithombe.
Akubonakala next lapha.
Nothing is visible here.
Angithi umtulelo ngilele ngibheke phezulu. Ngizobona kanjani ekhanda?
I'm laying and I'm looking up. So how am I able to see the head or the head on the other side?
You're not able to see the hairline on the photo.
Uthi inwele awuyiboni lapha esithombeni.
Mina ngibona isimongo mina lapha ngimkhona. Isimongo ngiyasibona inwele azibonakala.
I only see the forehead from where I'm standing, but the hair is not visible.
Nawe imbala uyisibona inwele.
Even you yourself, you don't see the hair there.
The beard?
Intshebe yona?
Ngibona itshetshana.
I just see a little beard.
Is it trimmed?
Ingabe igondiwe? Bayitrimile?
Ayitrimmiwe le tshebe.
It's not trimmed.
We just wanted to contrast this photo with the one on 951.
951.
On page 951. You're able to comment regarding your appearance on this photo on page 951 and the previous photo that we've just shown you.
Indlela obukeka ngayo kulesi sithombe nalesi esiqeda ukukhombisa sona isithombe kukhona ongaphawula.
Engaphawula mina ngathi lezi ithombe ayifana sisithi detail. Lesi sithombe lesi indlu kaMama lo sofa wendlu kaMama la ngihlele endlini kaMama ekhaya.
These photos are not the same and they are also on different dates. This photo, the witness is now referring to the previous photo 1149. 1149. This is the couch of my mother's house. I was seated there on the couch of my mother's house.
Manje izinto ezihlukene lezo zokuqhathanisa kanjani izinto engafani?
Now these are different things. How am I to compare things that are different?
The date of the 11th of May 2020 on the metadata, would you go along with that?
11 May.
Yes.
Oh, i-date then yange 11 ka May 2020 ungavumelana nayo?
11
May. Inyanga yesihlanu.
Mina ngithe phambi kodwa indaba yethombe ngeke ngize ngithi date ngiyavuma angivumi ngani ngoba mina ayikho into engigadile ngokushutha ithombe zami efonini yami.
With regards to the date, I did say before the court that there's nothing that I can comment on with regards to the date because there was nothing that I was that I was looking out for.
Futhi nangaphandle abukho ugebengu engibenzayo futhi ngeke ngize ngibenze.
Even on the outside, there is no criminality or crime that I am involved in, and I would never be involved in any.
Manje ngizothi mangishutha isithombe bengigade ukuthi sizophuma yephi date angelusi links ngelusi inkomo kuphela ekhaya.
Now, when I'm taking a photo, am I now to be on the lookout as to looking out for something? There is nothing that I am a shepherd of. I'm only a shepherd of cows back home, or cattle.
We want to show you another photo. It's on the other bundle, page 938.
The first bundle.
Yes, the first one. No, not that one. The one that after that one.
Okay.
Page 938.
Just a moment. Yes.
It's page 938 of 547, exhibit 6. According to the file name, the photo was deleted.
Ngoku imininingwane ebhaliwe ke lana ukuthi isithombe lesi sasideletiwe.
If you look on page 939, it says deleted, yes. Can you identify the person on the photo?
Deleted yebo. Ungamchaza umuntu osesithombeni?
Yeah, wesithombe sami.
Yes, it's my photo.
If you turn the page over, page 939, it says the equipment make and model. It's a Samsung SMJ 500F.
Uma ubuka lana ke ikhuluma ngawo umakhalekhukhwini Samsung i-SMJ 500F.
It's a device similar to your device.
Umakhalekhukhwini ofanayo nowakho.
Do you go along with it?
Ingabe uyahambisana nalokho?
Yeah, ngumamela.
Yes, I'm listening.
It says the date for June 2020 and the time 14/17/29.
I-date ke bhaliwe laphana i-4 zika June 2020 isikhathi u-14/17/29.
Would you go along with that is the date more or less when the photo was taken?
Ingabe ungavumelana yini nale date ukuthi iyona i-date lena isithombe esathotshelwa ngayo?
Mina isithombe ngisenqaphambi kosenkantolo. Inkinga yami eyi-one kuphela ukuthi mina iy'thombe lezi ayikho into engangigade ngedate.
I am not denying or disputing the photo before the court. The only thing that I have a problem with is that there was not something particular that I was on the lookout for with regards to a date.
Kuphinde kube yisikhathi walezi impahla isikhathi esiningi ngiyigqokela. Ngiyigqoka uma ngiyolanda iy'nkomo entabeni or ngiyozingela noma nginezinja nokuzingela.
The other thing that I have a problem with is the time. You see the clothes that I'm wearing here. These are clothes that I would normally wear when I go out to fetch the cattle from the mountain, or when I go out to hunt, because I've got dogs, so I do go out and hunt.
Okukhomba khona ukuthi la ngangibuye enkomeni entabeni ngoba mase ikhathi zela isikhathi esiningi ekhaya ngifika ngabo 2, 3, 4 mina ekhaya isikhathi esiningi mangikhona ekhaya ngifike ngidlalela entabeni.
So this clothing, it's an indication that I was coming from the mountain to fetch the cattle, because at home I would arrive around about 2, 3, and 4, because I spend most of the time in the mountain.
Are you able to comment on this photo regarding the length of your hair?
Kulesi sithombe kukhona ongakusho ongaphawula mayelana nobude bey'nwele zakho?
Mina ngifaka isigqoko ngifaka izigqoko zafashi.
I'm wearing a hat.
And ikoti ngitshela ukuthi lezi sigqoko lezi mangithiwa ngifake amakoto mina ikoto engahlala ekepisi inwele zami suke seyikhulile ekhanda.
And I did inform the court that if I'm wearing this particular hat and I'm not wearing a cap, then that means that now my hair had grown or has grown.
The beard, are you able to comment on the beard?
Intshebe yona khona ongakusho ngayo?
Ayitshebe nganye ditshejana.
A beard is something else. This is a little beard, a small beard.
Ngishilo lapha kodwa itshebe ile babura msipili yona itshebe lena ngisitshebe.
I did mention it before the court that the beard is what Mr. Ramusipile has. This is not a beard.
Is the small beard that you refer to, is it trimmed on this photo?
Le ntshejana-ke ukhuluma ngayo ingaba itrimiwe yini lapha esithombeni?
Ayikho into etrimiwe.
Nothing is trimmed there.
And once more, if we were to compare this photo as well as the one on page 959, sorry, 955.
955.
On page 955,
Manje kumuqhathanisa lesi isithombe esesidlulile naso lesi.
Angeke ngiqhathise isithombe sasekhaya nesithombe saseGoli. Izinto ezihlukene lezi.
I'll never compare a photo of myself back home in the villages and myself here in Gauteng. Those are different things.
which one is a photo from Gauteng?
Isiphi esaseGoli?
Angikhulumi ngeJohannesburg. Mangithi iHauteng ngikhona ngabo Rustenburg mina.
I'm not particularly referring to Johannesburg. When I say Gauteng, I'm also including Rustenburg.
And which,
Mina ngisebenza eRustenburg kodwa mangigibela ekhaya ngigibela imoto yakho kuthiwa Gauteng, Johannesburg ngene emotweni. Yimi ngifanga eJohannesburg ngene eTaxini yakho eRustenburg ngene lapha ngasigconte ngiyakuphi.
I work at Rustenburg, but when I'm from home or I'm traveling from home, they would say a taxi to Johannesburg. I would then get in, Johannesburg, Gauteng, get in, and then when I get to Johannesburg, that is when I will then take a taxi to Rustenburg, knowing where exactly I'm going.
so which photo are you referring to when you say you can't compare the photo that is from Gauteng? Which one are you referring to?
Uma
For
uthi ke
instance,
angeke uqhathanisa isithombe sasemakhaya nesaseGoli, isiphi esaseGoli?
Mina ngibona nathi isithombe seRustenburg angithi.
I'm referring, here's the photo of Rustenburg, not so.
Nasi isithombe.
Here's the photo.
Lesiyana sasekhaya nathi nendlu yotshani iyavela. Ichiba lokuphela kwamanzi nomqombothi mawenza umqombothi.
The other photo, it's a photo from back home. That is down what you refer to as like in a house that is where grass is used. And there was also when you make or prepare for some traditional beer. Uthi yini oyibonayo lapha ebonisa umqombothi?
Ngishichiba into ngalakithi
Yeah.
ngiyakhandela umqombothi ngiyalakithi.
Okay. So because I know that is the room or the particular place that is used where one prepares for sokam beer, umqombothi.
Ngishizulu netha amazinyane embuzi ngwafaka khona phakathi.
Even when it is raining, I would then put in the little goats inside there.
would this be the appearance that you had when you arrived in Rustenburg on the 8th of June?
8 June.
8th of June 2020.
Indlela owabukela ngayo lena sikhathi ufika eRustenburg nge-8 zika June.
Mina ngithe eRustenburg ngifike ngingabhundile mangisuka ekhaya.
What I said was, upon my arrival in Rustenburg, I had not.
amaningi la ekhoti.
Upon my arrival in Rustenburg, I had not. My head was not shaven. I've said this on quite a number of occasions before the court.
Yes, this is the look that you had when you arrived in Rustenburg on the 8th of June 2020.
iyona leni ndlela owungayo owufike ungayo la Sandburg nge-8 sika June kanje wabukeka kanje
Ni- noma ngangibuka kaso ekhanda kodwa impahla mangifika yani impahla ngiyayishintsha bangigqoka impahla yodwa mina angilona idiki.
This is how I looked my head, but the clothing, I'm not wearing the same clothes. I change clothing. Dixoke angilazi mfethu mina.
So this is how you look on the 8th of June.
Indlela
2020.
owabukeka ngayo nge-8 sika June le.
Idate angiyazi phose ngandolo.
I don't know the date, my lord.
Ukuthi wawuzi-8 wawuzi-2 angazi.
Whether it was on the 2nd or the 8th, I don't know.
Yes, but we've showed that according to the cell phone records that on the 8th of June 2020, you were back in Freedom Park in Rustenburg.
Bese sikhombisile ukuthi ngazo i-8 sika June 2020 ilanga lelo wabuyela ngalo eRustenburg.
Ngikhonjiswe nguye.
Yes, you showed me.
Phela mina ikita ngigade ngayithombe zami. Abukho ubugebenga ngibeza ngayithombe zami.
There's nothing that I was on the lookout for with regards to my photo. There was no crime that I was committing with my photos.
Right, the next photo that we wish to refer to is on page 954 of 5471. Still exhibit 6. Can you just identify the person on the photo?
Ungamchaza umuntu osesithombeni?
Isithombe sami.
It's my photo.
If we look at the equipment make, the Samsung model SMJ500F.
Samsung SMJ500F.
And does it accord with the make and model of your device?
Ingabe ihambisana yini nomakhalekhukhwini onawo?
Ngishedwa ngiphathe J5 Samsung. Mina nithi phone yami J5 Samsung.
My phone is a Samsung J5.
Yes. The original date 2020-06-10 at 11-19-59.
2020 06-10 11-19-59.
And it says digitized 2020-06-10 11-19-59.
The footless Saskati 2020 06-10 11-19-59.
And it says the path DCIM stroke camera indicating that the photo was taken using that particular camera.
Lana ke ichaza khona ukuthi kwasetshenziswa i-camera yawo umakhalekhukhwini lo ochaziwe la i-Samsung SMJ500F.
Are you able to describe your looks on this photo insofar as the length of the hairs and the beard is concerned?
Lana ke kukhona ke ngaphawula ke malana ke nobudeke beyinwele zakho kanye futhi ke nentshebe yakho.
Ya inwele uyayibona nazi vela phezulu ekhanda.
Yeah, you can see the hair appearing from the top of the head.
Phinde futhi uma ubuka la wayibona etshebe ukuthi wena mina ekhotho ngangena tshete ngiyakutshela itshebe le akusitshebe tshetsha ngibuka la ayidibene ngisho ukudibene ihlukene imile ngaphi imile eceleni.
As you were saying that, or want the court to believe that I had a beard. If you look at this particular beard, you can see that it goes separate ways on the one side as well as on the other side.
Manje lapha idliwe yini la phakathi naphakathi. Mangithiwa nje ngitshele.
Now, if it is alleged or said that it is a beard, and then what is it then that made it to disappear? Here, the witness pointing to his chin.
It's, is it what you'd call a small beard?
Ingabe iloko kubiza ukuthi intshetshan.
Mina ngibiza soka la kuthi.
That is how I'm calling it in my language.
Ngoba lokho kuvela lapho swine. Lokho kuphumana. Lokho kula itshetshan, ukuthi itshetshan.
This witness pointing just, I think this word was said to me, but I forgot it. There's a word, something window, what is referred to here. I just forgot it. But this, what it comes here, this is the little beard that I'm referring to. Witness pointing to his chin.
Is a small beard trimmed on this photo?
Ingabe kulesi sithombe lesi itrimiwe yini?
Ayigundiwe le, iyayihlumela ayigundiwe.
It's not trimmed or shaven, it just grows on its own.
And the length of the hair, what is your comment regarding the length of the
Ukuthi
hair?
ke inwele zingakanani ungaphawula uthini lapha?
Mina ngibona ivela lapha kuphela zimile nje angiyiboni ngapha ngemuva.
I just see them appearing, the witness pointing to the front part of the head, but at the back I can't see a thing.
If you can compare it to the previous photo on 95551. Your hair on this photo, what would your comment be?
Uma uziqhathanisa nalesi isithombe ungathini?
Angeke ngiqhathanise izinto ezingafani. Ngishilo phambi kwekhodi.
I won't compare things that are not the same or don't look similar. That is what I said before the court.
Ama-date zinyanga kuhlukene.
It's the dates, the months, it's different.
If you can just go back to the previous photo. We've gone through the metadata of this photo, indicating it was taken on the 10th of June 2020. Now, from this date, the 10th of June 2020, when did you shave and trim?
Bese seshilo ukuthi kwakungeyi-10 ka-June 2020 manje-ke ukusuka ngayo le date lena iyi-10 ka-June 2020 ingabe ke ukugunda nokutrima ingabe washave nini watrima nini emva kwale date le yangeyi-10 ka-June 2020?
Ngithe mina kodwa ngisakhumbula idate engagunda ngayo ngoba ngase ngizoya emgodini ngangeke ngiye emgodini ngayinwela umgodi uyashisa.
I said I can't remember the date when I shaved because I was about to go to the mine and there is no way that I can go back to the mine with hair because it's hot down there.
Emgodini ungenza irasta. Ngiyazi irasta uzogunda ngeke uqede inyanga irasta ungaligundile.
Even if you have dreadlocks in the mine, you will cut them or you will shave them because you won't even complete a month without having shaved or cut your dreadlocks.
Thank you. Baba Ntanzi, can we then move to a different topic? And this relates to your detention at Villera Police Station during the month of July 2020.
Singadlulela kokunye-ke manje ukugcina kwakho-ke e-police station yaseVilleria ngo-2020.
You briefly this morning mentioned that you'd like to know the dates on which you were detained at various police stations.
Ubukushilo-ke namuhla ukuthi-ke ungafisa ukuthi ukuboneke wazi-ke ama-date la owawugcinwe ngawo kulama police station ahlukahlukene.
We'll start with the month of July 2020 at Villera Police Station.
Soqala ngayo-ke inyanga kaJuly 2020 kuyona i-police station yaseVilleria.
Uphu June.
Where's
Yes.
June?
We'll get to that.
Sizobuyela kulokho.
If you look at the serial number 12, yes. Your name appears there, Bongani Ntanzi, and it says age 29, column 329, column 4 male, then 5.1 it says date, it says 2020 stroke 07 stroke 02, and it says the time 2200 hours. The offense is possession of ammunition. The case number is booking 118 stroke 6 stroke 20. And column 7.2 is the notice number of the constitutional rights. If you look at column 14.1, it says date of release. The date indicated here is 2020 stroke 07 stroke 12. And column 14.2, it says time of release 0835. And it says reason for release, Puking Court.
Lana ke masibuka lana ke ku12. Imininingwane ke lena ke engawe ku12 wabhala igama lakho ubongani Ntanzi, wabhala iminyaka, wabhala umuntu wesilisa, idate ke 027-2020, isikhathi 22:00, ukuthi icala utholakala ke enhlamvu. Kwabhala lapha yana ke inamba ke yalo icala Phukeng 1180620, sihambe ke siye la ku 14.1, kubhala ke idate yokukhishwa, date wakhishwa ngayo 2020-07-12, isikhathi u8:35, isizathu sokukhishwa uya enkantolo ePhukeng.
We've seen that according to Exhibit RR, the charge sheet of the proceedings in Phukeng, actually in Tlhabane, that you appeared in court on the 13th of July 2020.
Uma sibuka ke amaphepha ke asenkantolo eTlhabane, kuyabonakala lapho ukuthi ke date ke owavela ngayo enkantolo kwakuyi 13 zika July 2020.
So the
Amaphepha asenkantolo la eTlhabane.
So the date of the 12th of July should actually be the 13th of July. That's the date on which you went to the Phukeng court.
Manje ke le date ebhaliwe la 12 July kufanele ukuthi ke kube yi 13 July 2020, yona idate owaya ngayo enkantolo.
Mina phambi kwakho take into engisizakala ngayo akuqala lokho ngoba akwesibili phela alanda idate yokungena kwami eValeria uhambe konke kele manje sikuJuly okukaJune kuphi.
I'm not in any way assisted here in court because now this is July. It should start on the day in which I was booked in at Valeria, and then it should go in sequence. Where is Jude now?
Yes,
Idate engangena ngayo funa siqale ku idate engangena ngayo yengifunayo.
The date on which I was booked in at Valeria, I would just like us to start there.
Yes, we were traversing, as we mentioned, July of 2020.
Nanjengoba bengishilo ke kuwena manje, kwamanje sisagxile ku July ka 2020.
What we want to find out from you is that do you agree that you appeared in court on the 13th of July 2020 according to exhibits?
Engifisa ukwazi kuwena ukuthi ngabe uyavuma yini ukuthi wavela enkantolo ngazo i13 zika July 2020.
Mina ikithi angayiphika court ukuthi ecourt ngilehlabana into enganginqaba qala nange trial ukuthi angikhumbula ama date ebengiya ngawe court ehlabana ngani ngoba kunama date abahambe bawothi mina ngiyagula ngingaguli bengishiye emaseleni.
I never disputed the date. I never disputed that I went to court in Tlhabane, as well as the dates. The only thing I was saying, there are certain dates where they left me behind and went to say that they left me in the cells, and they would go to court and say that I was sick when I was not sick.
ngoba mina icourt yafika yangibuza uthi wathi ngezile ecourt ngamalanga so bengigula ngathi na cha angikwazi lokho.
Because even the court made inquiries, asked me, well, seeing that I did not attend court on certain days, was I sick? I then said, no, I know nothing about that.
If I can ask that you page over to the next place where there's a sticker.
Or the book.
Yes, the book. It's at the 13th of July 2020.
Yes. Okay.
There's a serial number 57. See that? Your Bongani Ntanzi appears there.
Number 57.
Yeah, it's the second from the bottom.
Yes, I see it.
It says male, the age first, 29, then gender male, it says 20/7/13, and it says the time 14:50. The charge possession of ammunition, CAS 118/6/2020, and it gives the notice number. The next column date 20 July 13, and if you go to column 12, gives the same date 20 July 2013, 14:50, and it says the occurrence book number 118/6/2020. In other words, Baba Ntanzi, what the this is an extract of the SAP 14, the cell register from Valeria.
Lena ke i-register noma incwadi ke yasemaselini yaseVileria iqala lana ke ebhalwe khona u57 bese kubhalwa ke Bongani Ntanzi iminyaka umuntu wesilisa i-date 20/07/13 isikhathi u1450 iqala utholakala nezinhlamvu bese kubhalwa ke inamba yalo iqala phecelezi ke i-case number Phukeng 11806/2020 lena ke incwadi ke noma ke iloko abakubiza ngokuthi ke i-notice number uma seseqala ngalena ke kuyo incwadi lena yaphinda futhi ke 13/07/20 isikhathi 1450 11806/20 kusho ukuthi ke iyona incwadi kumasel aseVileria.
If you turn over the page, if you turn over the page to the cover page, you'll see it's written SAP 14 Valeria.
Mawubuka ke lana kubhaliwe SAP 14 Valeria.
Sorry,
yes, I see it.
You wanted to comment?
Ubusafuna ukukhuluma yebo.
Mina ngiyakubona lokho ngifundela khona phambi kwecourt.
I see what you are reading out to me before the court.
Ngiphumile ekuseni ukuthi ngiya court ePhukeng.
I was taken out in the morning, as you say, that I went to court in Phukeng.
Ngilale phi ke mase ngibuya lapha.
And then upon my return, where did I sleep?
Nesikhathi ngibuya ngase court.
As well as the time of my return from court.
But Mr. Ntanzi, this is the information that we have just read now, that you came back on the 13th of July 2020 at 14:50.
Ikona lokho esiqeda ukufundela kona manje mnumzana Ntanzi ukuthi uma ubuyela khona epolice station ngazo i13 zika July ngo 2020 isikhathi u14:50
isolesi
isibhalwe la ngisona 14:50 noma iqhubeka la lithi iyahamba ngithi ma.
If you look at column 8.2, 14:50 is indicated.
Is it 8.2?
Yeah, and yes. 5.2 as well, 14:50.
Okay, abona uthi bubuka lana 8.2 ne ufaka isikhathi 14:50 nalana 5.2 mubuka la izansi ku 5.2 1450 uthi ke isona isikhathi lesi sokubuya enkantolo 1450.
Okay, iliphi iphoyisa mhlawumbe labhala la?
Maybe which police officer then wrote in this information?
So in other words, what we're saying is that you went to court in the morning at about 8:30.
Okay, ihamba kanje. Uqala la.
You went to court at 8:35. 8:35
Yes.
on the
Yaphuma la.
Yes, nasi isikhathi sokuphuma.
Yeah.
8:35.
yes,
Nale ungena.
Ungena ubuyela ngo 1450.
right. Then, if you look at column 14.1,
14.1.
Yeah.
so in other words, you have been admitted at Vilera Police Station from the date that we've shown to you, the 2nd of July, 2020.
Okungeyi-2 zika July 2020 date ke esikubonise yona ekuyi date ke owangena ngayo sengibona manje. Yabona ifaka la. Ngeyi-2 zika July 2020, ne?
Yes.
Isikhathi lesi esibhaliwe lapha yana u10 okusebusuku.
Now, if you look at column 14.1,
Senzo la.
Okay. So, it says you are a bit fast. He wants, he would like to follow.
Ngicela untolo ukuthi ngene nini mina vele le.
Ngokwale ngoba abona la sibhala la ku12 ithi bongani Ntanzi. Chaza iminyaka yakho. I-date 2 July 2020. Isikhathi u10 ebusuku.
Yeah.
Uthi ke umshushisi iyona ke i-date leyo owangena ngayo khona eVilleria ngamagama i-date leyo owangena ngayo e-police station yaseVilleria.
for the month of July, yes.
At 10 o'clock in the evening.
Yes.
Ngo10 ebusuku.
Okay, ngicela siphenye futhi sabela. Iliphi iphoyisa la elambuka khona?
And then who was the police officer who booked me in there?
Yes. We'll get to that
Siyeza kuloko?
if it becomes necessary.
By step, ngifela nami mangikhona fake bhala kwakani by step. Angithe ezinye incwadi ubeyifunda ukuthi umhane wangibhuka kuphi wenza enini. Nakho kubhaliwe satshena umhane. Manje lena ngibani wangibhuka very race.
So can we do this also in sequence as you did previously to tell me that it was Mukhane who would book me out? So because I would also like to understand as to who booked me in at Villeria.
Yes, that information will appear in the occurrence book as soon as we get it. We'll traverse that information.
Ikhona incwadi abayibiza ngokuthi ke incwadi yokwenzeka yokwenzeka occurrence book. Iyona ke ezositshela uma ngabe sesithola leyo ncwadi leyo.
We're just covering the periods at this point in time. So from the 2nd of July 2020, you are at Vilera Police Station.
Ngazo i2 zika July 2020 use police station yaseVilleria.
Go to Puking or Tlhabane Court on the 13th of July 2020.
Waya ke enkantolo yaseTlhabane ngaso i13 zika July 2020.
You come back from court, the Tlhabane Court, on the 13th of July 2020 at 14:50.
Wasubuya ke enkantolo yaseTlhabane ngazo i13 zika July 2020 isikhathi u14:50.
If you look at column 14.1, it says date of release.
Masilana ke 14.1 ulona ke asibheke la. Thike i-date yokukhishwa. Yebo. Yes. Release from
Vilera Police Station.
a police station yaseVilleria. Yebo.
It says 2020-07-15 at 15:05.
I-15 July 2020 isikhathi u15:05.
And it says reason for release. It says Pretoria Mood SAPS.
Lana ke kubhalwe izathu masilana manje siku 14.3 la ku 14.3 kubhalwe isizathu sokukhishwa lapha ezansi kwasekubhalwa police station yasePretoria Mood.
Ingakho ke bengicela le ncwadi phambi kwesenkantolo ngoba utshena ikhotho wena ukuthi bengihlala eVilleria full time. Ngakutshela ngathi eVilleria bengena ngiye ePretoria North, ngiye ePretoria North nakwenye ipolice station engayikhumbula igama la. Ngiyabonga masungifundela leli gama lelo anti ngiphumile eVilleria ngaye ePretoria North.
I am now grateful that you read this information out to me, which is the reason why I requested this book, because what you had said was that I was kept at Valeria police station all along. But what I indicated was that I would be taken out from Valeria police station, go to Pretoria Moot, go to Pretoria North police station. So I'm grateful now that this has been read out.
No one said you were detained at Vilera Police Station throughout. We read the tower information that appeared on your section 205.
Akekho umuntu othe wawugcinwe eValeria sonke isikhathi besikufundela nje kuphela imininingwane yamathawa elaphayana kwimininingwane yomakhalekhukhwini.
Cha kulona iqiniso le umfundele incwadi yaseBosberg eCourt wathola mina bengihlala eValeria yimi engikutshenile ukuthi akaze ngihlala eValeria mina ngqo bengaqonde neValeria bengishitshwa ama-police station amaningi ngoba wena lapha eCourt utshela iCourt mina ngihlala eValeria.
No, you read out a document from Boksburg Magistrate Court and also told the court that I was kept at Valeria all along. But I then said that I would be taken out of Valeria to other police stations.
Mina ngize ngatshela iCourt ngathi angiphikisani nencwadi yaseBosberg mina ngoba ngangise e-police station eValeria ngangingahlala e-police station e-1 phambi kwenkosi enkantolo le ngiphambi kwayo.
I also said that I was not disputing what you were reading from the document from Boksburg, but the only thing I was saying was that I was not kept at Valeria police station all the time. I would be taken out from Valeria to other police station.
Ngoba yena umshushisi lo lokho ephinde njalo ethi wena uhlala eValeria ngimtshela ngithi mina bengingahlala eValeria full time bengikhishwa ngibuye ngilale ngapha ngibuye ngilale ngapha.
Because what the prosecutor was saying was that I was kept at Valeria police station all the time. But I disputed that by saying that no, I would be taken out at Valeria, taken to this police station, then to the other police station, then to another one.
Yingakho nje ngicela phambi kweCourt ngicela ukungilandela le ncwadi ezokukhomba ukuthi bengingahlala e-police station ngqo bengishitshwa ama-police station ngapha nangapha.
Hence, I then requested for this book to be brought before court to indicate that I was not kept at a particular police station, but I was changed from one police station to the other.
No, Mr. Ntanzi, the letter that you're referring to that we placed on record indicated that on the 27th of October 2020, when you appeared at Boksburg Magistrate Court, there was a request from the station commissioner that you be postponed to Vilera police cells.
Cha incwadi le yase Boksburg wena okhuluma ngayo yazo i27 October 2020 kuyincwadi eyayibuya noma kwakuyisicelo esasenziwe ucommissioner wamaphoyisa ukuthi ke ushintshelwe change to Valeria.
No, that you be postponed to Vilera police cells.
Ukuthi uma ngabe icala lihlehliswa ube wena ke lihlehliselwe khona e-police station yase Valeria kwakuyisicelo leso.
Ukuze phambi kwenkosi enkantolo le esikhona kuyo njengamanje ukuze afunde le ncwadi yena utshela mina ukuthi mina bengihlala eValeria ngiyamtshela bengingahlala eValeria bengishitshwa ama-police station ukuze angikhiphe le ncwadi angifundele yona.
What led to the reading of that particular document or that document to be taken out, it was because the prosecutor kept on, insisted that I was being kept at Valeria, and I maintained that I was not kept at Valeria police station, but I was changed from one police station to the other.
Yingakho nje phambi kwenkosi enkantolo ngathi ngicela ungilandele incwadi yaseValeria eyona ezokhomba ukuthi ngelanga lisongenile eValeria ngaphuma nini ngabuya nini. Yingakho le ncwadi iphambi kwami. That's why yingakho ngithi ngiyabonga makuvela ukuthi ngiyile Pretoria model.
Hence, I requested for this book to be brought so that it would indicate that indeed I was at Valeria police station, I was taken out to this police station, then to the other police station. Hence, I am saying I'm grateful that you then read out at this police station that the reason for release Pretoria Moot subs.
Thank you.
Siyabonga.
Then the next date, if you can look at, yes, the next page that is flagged, it's serial number 76. Your name appears there. Bongani Ntanzi is the third one from the bottom. Says, gives the age 29, male, It gives the date 19 July 2020 at 1940. Column offense possession of ammunition, booking 118/6/2020. So in short, Mr. Ntanzi, that you are now back at Valeria Police Station on the 19th of July 2020.
Lana 76 Bongani Ntanzi, mnyaka 29 muntu wesilisa, 19 July 2020 isikhathi 1940 tholakala unenhlamvu balwa ke inamba yalo icala uphukeng 118/06/2020 balwa ke inotice number ngamafushane ke lana ekushoyo ukuthi manje buyele khona epolice station yase Valeria. But here it's written Pretoria Moti.
No. Before we get to that column, the point of the matter is that, Mr. Ntanzi, that you are back at Valeria Police Station on the 19th of July 2020.
Kodwa ke sikona ukuthi ke nge-19 ka July 2020 wabuyela police station yase Valeria.
And if you,
the time?
Yes, it's indicated there 1940.
1940. Yes, 1940.
And if you look at column 14.1, it says 2020/7/23/11/25 Pretoria Moot SAPS.
Bese kuthi lana ke manje 23 July 2020 isikhathi 11:25 Pretoria Moot SAPS.
So in other words, the cell register SAP 14 from Valeria indicate that you were back at Valeria Police Station on the 19th of July 2020, and you stayed there at Valeria Police Station from the 19th of July 2020 until the 23rd of July 2020.
Okushiwo lana ke noma ke okushiwo ile ncwadi mnumzana Ntanzi ukuthi nge-19 zika July 2020 isikhathi u-1940 njengoba sibhaliwe la wabuyiselwa noma wabuyela khona epolice station yase Valeria kwaze kwayofica nge-23 zika July 2020 nasiyana ke isikhathi 11:25 leso ke isikhathi 11 ila osubuyela khona ke manje ePretoria Moot.
Do you have any comment?
Kukhona office ukusha.
So on the 23rd of July 2020, 11:25, you are taken back to Pretoria Moot SAPS.
Okusho ukuthi lana 23 July 2020 isikhathi 11:25 wabuyiselwa ePretoria Moot. Khona la ungeza khona.
Ngiyezwa ngendlela akhuluma ukuthi methi nge-19 ngiyakuzwa lokho kusho ukuthi nge-19
ngo-1940
ukuthi mangihamba ngale ncwadi le mina mangilanda ngibuka sengabe sekuvala uPretoria Moot ukuthi ungena kwami eValeria nokuphuma kwami akusho ukuthi ngibuyene nokuthi ngingenene angacacisele kahle lapha.
What is not clear for me is to when I went in and when I came out. Kambe ngigejile la bona la ngikhomise isikhathi ne 76 ne 19 July 2020 nasi isikhathi 1940
isikhathi songena
22 yes u22:08 ebusuku
yes
ngena eValeria Police Station ne yizo i19 lesi wahamba kwaze ufica ke sesila manje kwi23 July 2020 11:25
sengiyaphuma
uyele ePretoria Moot.
Okay, hayi ukuthi bengihlala khona full time eValeria. Ngifuna siye lapho umthembushisi siphambe kwesenkantolo bengihlala full time eValeria.
That's what I wanted to be clear, that I was not kept full time at Valeria Police Station.
Mina ngimtshela bengahlali full time eValeria, bengishitsha ama prostate.
Which is what I maintained, that I was not kept full time at Valeria Police Station, but I changed police stations.
For now, we have covered the month of July for regarding your stay at Vilera Police Station. When the information comes to hand regarding the other dates, we'll traverse them with you.
Uma ngabe ke sithola ke imininingwane ke noma ulwazi ke information mayelana namanye ama dates sizobuyela kuwena ke ngako kodwa manje ke ngokumayelana naye ke uJuly lona siqedile.
Sazihamba kuyophenywa mhlawumbe lokuyobhala okunye angazi phela fanele ngicacisele ngoba yonke into intsha lapha ekhona lezi incwadi ekuthiwa itholakala.
Everything is new in this court, so I need clarity. Is there some other investigation to be made, or are you gonna write?
Yes.
What is? I just need clarity on that because everything is new in this court.
As soon as the occurrence books and the SAP 14 for the other months come to hand, we'll go through them with you.
Uma sithola incwadi zezinye inyanga lezi sizobuya nazo kuwena.
Yeah,
It would be of great assistance because I want the very first day on which I went in there.
We just wish to go back to the issue of communication with family members and friends on the 17th of June 2020. 17 June 2020.
Sizobuyela ke kudaba lokuxhumana kanye namanye ke amalunga omndeni 17 June 2020.
Now, according to your section 205 records, this is page 7 of 38, case ID 103-1225. This is still part of exhibit DD5 in bracket E, Roman figure 1. Your number ending 6890 on the 17th of June 2020 at 08:51:08 was called by a number zero 81 05 777 86.
Manje ke ngazo i17 kuJune 2020 isikhathi u0851 ama seconds awu8 inamba yakho egcina ngo6890 yathola ucingo olalubuya ke kule number 081 05 777 86.
Now this number is listed in index number 228 as the number of Ndiza.
Now you get the number ibhalwe lana 228 ibhalwe ngoNdiza.
The call went to voicemail. It was on 17 June 2020 at 08:51:08.
Yaya ke ku voicemail
And
ngazo is 17 June 2020 ngo 08:51:08.
It's a call forward. The tower is undefined.
Ayichaziwe ke I tower yakhona ma ayishiwo ayibhaliwe.
Again, your number ending 6890 on the 17th of June 2020 at 09:37:18 was called again by Indiza's number index 228 at 09:37:18 seconds. The call went to voicemail. It's a call forward. The tower is undefined.
Aphinda futhi ke ngazo 17 June 2020 isikhathi u9:37 ama seconds awu18 inamba yakho egcina ngayo u6890 yathola ucingo olubuya futhi ke kuyena ke inamba le ebhalwe uNdiza nalapho ke I tower abayichazile nalapho ke iyaya ku voicemail.
You have, when we traversed the other calls, explain the relationship with the person that is being called. Who is Ndiza?
Ubani uNdiza?
Ndizake ntate bengisebenza nawo eMsuthu.
It's a Sotho gentleman that I was working with.
Where?
Kuphi nendawo?
Rustenburg.
Rustenburg.
Right, we have referred to that second call from Ndiza, your colleague from Rustenburg. His number called your number at 09:37. It's a call forward lasting 1 second, and the tower is undefined.
Sesikufundele ke la nge 17 June 2020 9:37:18 kuthi ke ucingo lakho la ku voicemail kwakuyi second elilodwa itower ke abayichazile lapha.
Just to place these calls in their perspective, you were arrested on the 16th of June 2020.
Ukuboshwa kwakho kwakunge 16th ka June 2020 angithi?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a day after your arrest on the 17th of June 2020.
Manje lana ke ilanga emva kokuboshwa kwakho nge 17th ka June 2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, your number ending 6890 on 17 June 2020 at 10:07:34 receives a call from a number 072-619-1698. We have already covered this number. It's Lebo's number, is that correct? The number ending 1698.
Manje ke ngazo i17 ka June 2020 isikhathi u10:07 nama seconds awu34 number yakho egcina ngayo u6890 yathola ucingo olalubuya ke kunumber 072-619-1698 bese sikhulumeleke ngale number ukuthi kwakuyi number kaLebo.
Yeah, ngiyayibona.
Yes, I see it.
The call went to voicemail, is a call forward lasting 1 second.
I-call lena ke yase iya ke ku voicemail kwaba ke I second elilodwa.
Your number ending 16890 on the 17th of June 2020 at 1558-01. Was called by a number 0733 782827.
Manje ke ngazo i-17 June 2020 isikhathi u-1558 second elilodwa number yakho egcina ngayo u-6890 yathola ucingo olubuya kule number 0733 782827.
And according to your phone book, that number belongs to Jembula. It's index number 154.
Uma sibuka lana ke inamba lena ke ngokubhaliwe ke la inamba kaJembula uma sibuka ke ngaphansi ko 154.
The call went to voicemail. It's a call forward lasting 3 seconds. The tower is undefined.
Kwakuyi second elilodwa netower ke ayichaziwe.
Who is Jembula?
Ubani uJembula?
omunye baba engisebenza naye
Another gentleman that I was working with.
Where?
Kuphi nendawo?
besebenza one shaft nasejardini behlala ndawonye.
We were working at one shaft and we were also residing in the same premises.
Is it in Rustenburg?
Yeah, Rustenburg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, before we move on to the other calls, which is 12:55, can we take the long adjournment at this point?